Yo, 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 what up, what up, what up? It's your boy True, the King, and my co-host, Bushy Brown Q himself, man. Back again with another Rumble the Ring, man. Shout out to Kyle. Kyle been busy, but we here to hold it down. Listen, man, been a little while, but we gonna get into it, man. Like I said, hey, um, like I said, this is not live. If y'all asking questions, we're not like answering it. I mean, well, we may be in the comments, don't like but when we talking right here, it ain't gonna be like, hey, nah. So, yeah, though, man, a lot been going on, man. A lot been going on. How y'all feeling? Hit that like button, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, man. Subscribe to the channel, man. Subscribe to the channel, man. Listen, subscribe to the channel. Road to 30, man. We got a long ways to go, man. Long way to go. Like I said, you support the True to King TV channel. Support this channel also. You know what I mean? Like I said, a lot more content is coming. Like we listen behind the show, behind the scenes. Matter of fact, I should like if something going. I got some clips Bush put out earlier this year. I'll probably do like a Rumble Ring recap of in the field or in the ring or something like that. And just we gonna post clips on shorts. A lot. It's gonna be especially next year. You know what I mean? It's gonna be some content too. You know what I mean? Shorts and all that stuff. So stay tuned for that. Um, yeah, though, man. Bush, how you feeling though, man?
I can't complain, man. Life is good. Can only go up from here.
Yeah,
Uh,
man. Last time we saw each other, it was a Christmas party we had, man.
yeah,
I ain't gonna that was the worst Christmas party I've been to in my life. Like, not saying it comes to the people. Shout out to we saw the engagement, we saw shout out my man, Powell posing, sup- um, posing with his wife, future
mhm.
wife to be, fiance. That was dope. I don't think I never been. I ain't never. Have you ever do you ever saw that? Like somebody got on the knee and yeah, that was the first time for you too?
No, I
Like
feel like
being
with me, as much as I'm around the world, I think I've seen it at least two or three times. That might have been the closest time I've been to it, but I've definitely seen it before. Like,
right.
I'm because like just in past, I'll see somebody doing. Oh, that's pretty cool.
I'm trying
You
to
know,
think. I may have seen something like in a mall. Like that's like years ago. Like that's like the first like okay, oh snap. That was dope. Shout out to yeah. Like the vibes was cool. Like don't get it twisted. Like it was like the people and all that. It wasn't that wasn't necessarily a problem. Cause but like it was the food. No, I ain't gonna say the name, but the food was terrible. Chicken was it wasn't cooked. It was just bad. Like the drinks flat. And I'm
oh,
not
the
saying I ain't talking about
non-alcoholic,
alcohol.
non-alcoholic. What
Yeah,
was it?
yeah, that non-alcohol
Wine.
yeah, that non-alcoholic wine was that was trash. Wine is alright, listen, that non-alcoholic wine was disgusting.
For all that,
And
you got a
then it's
sparkling
like
cider.
the soda was flat as mud. It was bad, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, well, y'all could have fired a grill up. I'm get the budget,
No,
put the fire grill up, put at the
we
unit,
learned
have the day.
we learned who can cook in that unit in the higher ups. We learned who can't cook.
Hey man, listen, y'all put some season on stuff. Listen, I ain't. It don't be here's the thing. It don't even gotta be nothing crazy. Free food is free food, but you gotta at least do like I don't. But it was crazy. That catering. Listen, I mean, hey, I mean, catering was bad. I ain't going. The catering food was terrible. That is literally like the worst Christmas party ever. Like that was like no exaggeration. Like food wise and everything. But we survived. I didn't get sick, of course. I definitely it was chicken was pink. I was like eating. I'm like, oh hell no. How you mess up with chicken? Like, you gotta cook that joint, man. But
Throw it in the air fryer if you need to. Hey, you just got all Chick-fil-A like usual. Just as good.
hey, listen, we got Chick-fil-A, man. Chick-fil-A, I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind that. Yeah, we get Chick-fil-A for lunch for National Guard for us, man. We get Chick-fil-A, man. Now, I don't know why we should listen. I ain't gonna. They can easily take it that away. We just started getting that treatment, by the way. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Like this year, I don't know how. I think because we did good in deployment or something. I don't know what this money came from. I don't know
That's the
where
problem.
this
Now we
money
got no
came.
money.
I don't know where. Not listen. I don't know where this money came from for this budget and all this. We didn't always had this. I've been in this unit like we've been in this unit for like some of 6 years. Chick-fil-A was like rare. Like okay, like
Yeah, once a
extra
year.
funds. Somebody found some extra funds. This was like we getting Chick-fil-A on a regular basis. You know what I mean? we used to get park lunches, man. It was bad for us, man. We
Remember the bloody beef sandwiches?
oh my that refrigerator used to be full of food that like people not listen. Hey, one thing about it, if you going through like hey, if you need some food, you hungry at one point in time, because people wasn't eating that. It was there. You take it all about home. You take 50 boxes. Be in that fridge, man. It used to be, man. But good old times. But speaking of good old times, man. Raw on Netflix, new logo, press conference, and everything, man. Saturday night, main event happened not so long ago, a couple weeks ago. Kevin Owens, I'm gonna say this again. Kevin Owens is right. Kevin Owens is absolutely right. Best one of the best heels in the best heel in WWE right now. The best heel. No, not no he's not. I beg my pardon. He's the best face. He the best face. He's not in the heel. He's a face.
What?
He's the best face in the WWE right now. Cause you know why? Is he a little bit extreme? Sure. But guess
He's
what, man?
delusional.
Delusional. This man Cody Rhodes teamed up with a guy that tried to take him out multiple times.
It was circumstances. It's not like they became tag team champs or anything. It was
Oh,
to
he didn't even think about it. It was like, sure,
think
I
about it.
do it.
Listen, he. I know everybody think he was cooking, but here's how I look at it. He got beat up, and I was thinking about old OG Bloodline. New OG Bloodline kept harassing and taking him out, and everybody else. So there was the enemy of my enemy is my friend. They came to an agreement. Hey, I understand we don't see eye to eye, but they are a problem right now. Like my reign, yes, I had my 4-year reign, but these new guys is taking everybody out. So we gotta stop them together, and then we'll go back to what we're doing. It's a temporary alliance to get rid of a bigger threat.
But
He look
still,
Kevin Owens look at the smaller
it's a
picture.
temporary alliance, though. It'd be different if you were like, all right, I think Roman's head's in the right space. We need balance in the universe. It wasn't that at all, man. You betrayed, and then it's like you trying to act like I ain't tripping. You gotta understand what Kevin's side is. Kevin's you gotta understand. You understand where he's coming from though.
I do understand where he's coming from. However, he's saying I helped you take out. I cheered for you. I was there for your WrestleMania when you won. And you took out Roman. Yes, and since then, what has happened? Solo and his bloodline have been taking everybody out, old bloodline or not. They don't care who you are. Raw been attacked, SmackDown's been attacked, even NXT being attacked. So
He's actually
we
have been
clearly have a
attacked.
problem. They went after
Like,
Randy, who Kevin Owens also took out. So Randy got taken out by Bloodline and his supposed friend.
well, it
Then
wasn't personal,
Owens
man.
took
It was
out.
hey, man. He loved Randy.
You love Randy enough to take him out?
Hey, tough love.
Tough
You in the
love. No, tough
crossfire,
love
dog.
is like
You
there's
sticking
some
up.
growing pains.
Hey,
Kevin
Cody.
Owens has
Hey,
attacked
man.
Cody twice. He tagged him backstage after the match, then attacked him before the main event, and then tried to put him on a stretcher and took his belt after main event.
Hey, man. That's Kevin Owens, but what are you talking about? He's a champ. He's a
He
champ.
lost.
The Wing Eagle champ. He the Wing Eagle champion. He is the champ. What are you talking? You saw the poster on it's his face on it. He's the champ.
He
He's the
was
champ.
in 1, 2, 3,
He
and then off the
cheated.
air attacked
Kevin Owens
Cody
cheated.
Rhodes.
I mean, no, Cody Rhodes cheated. He cheated. He needed to cheat to beat Kevin Owens. He cheated, man.
How'd he cheat? Who brought the steel chair in?
Hey, man, he didn't use it.
What do you mean he ain't use it?
And Cody Rhodes didn't have to use it either. And Cody Rhodes did use it.
That man is
He
delusional. And
cheated. He
that's
cheated. He bit
so
this man with a crossroads on a chair. And guess
so
what? You going to cheat? You going to cheat me on my opportunity? Guess what? Package proud driver.
so
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Take a load of brandy. Merry Christmas. See it. You know what I mean? You got some vacation time. Came
okay.
early, man.
So
Holiday.
looking into the future, right? What does this do for Kevin Owens? Because if Cody's out and Randy's out, who's going to come after Kevin Owens again? The Bloodline. Then once the Bloodline's done, what's coming after him? Guess who's coming after him again? Cody and Randy. So
That blood.
what did he accomplish here?
Well, here's the thing, though. The bloodline taking out each other right now. See, that's the thing. That's the thing. And I'm gonna be honest with you, Kevin Owens is cook. This may be peak. This is peak Kevin Owens, man. This is what Kevin. This is Kevin Steen. This is what people love. Listen, if you love Kevin Steen pre WWE, the Ring of Honor, PWG, and all that. You love Mr. Wrestling, all that. This is him, man. This is who. Like this is peak. And I'm not gonna lie, he's killing it right now. Um, people, and I saw people that was criticizing Cody Rhodes' run. They was ready to issue. Y'all was ready to issue on Cody Rhodes' run before he really got it started. Let's be honest. And I try to tell people,
Mhm.
listen, storytelling, you gotta let it fish it through. And I think it's been a great run for Cody Rhodes because it's interesting long-term storytelling, y'all.
I agree, but the problem is everybody wants that instant gratification of they want to just to the next thing so quickly. It's like let it build up. You know,
Right.
I'll use an analogy. Jonathan Hickman. He doesn't do his
Like
best when you rush a story. You give him
yeah,
long
cause
term
story
storytelling, it's the best thing he ever written.
Yeah, because storytelling wise, this is phenomenal stuff. I'm not gonna lie, like, and I shout out to other companies. I'm not everybody else. I mean, places around the wrestling world, they got great stories and great characters right now, which I'm not going to deny. But what WWE is doing, they're making okay good because you still have the heel, you still have the face per se, but then it's like, dang, I can feel for these characters like Drew McIntyre. Like, shoot, not gonna lie, is he wrong?
Yes.
Is he wrong? Because it's the understanding if you on that other side. Roman Reigns was literally he was terrorizing the company for 4 years, trying to take people out, belittle them. He was like, I mean, it was what it was. I mean, arguably the greatest heel. That was probably arguably the greatest heel run of all time. Let's call it how it was. That's gonna be a hot take of some people. Like, what are you talking about? Triple H? Nah, that was the greatest heel run of all time. When it comes to the amount of what it transpired, what you see today. And that's what great storyline. The bloodline storyline is so great that it trickled down to storylines you see now, the Kevin Owens, Cody Rhodes. And then Randy Orton made who knows how that's gonna turn out when he come back. And then you got Drew McIntyre with his story piece. Then you add in CM Punk in the mix where he's connected to the bloodline storyline because of Paul Heyman being a Paul Heyman guy. And now he's in the mix with Seth Rollins that had a problem with the blood. So you see how that goes, how strong that is the greatest story. And I said this before, we said this before. It's the greatest storyline in wrestling history. I don't think it's really a debate about that. How you feel about that? Like,
I would agree with it. Again, it's a let it play out. I remember back when we got through right after WrestleMania. We completed Cody's story of getting the championship, and then going forward, he had a match with AJ Styles, and then he had his mix in, allow Kevin Owens to get a chance at the title. He had his run with the bloodline, and I think we're like maybe like 2-3 months into this run, people are already writing him off as a champion. Like, oh, he's boring. Like he only been champion. He's still in his first year as champion. So it's like I'm not really giving a chance to let him build up. It's like I'm watching the Bret Hart era. He might have the most boring run I think of all time. And I like Cody's story a lot more better than I like Bret Hart's run, his era.
yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. People, I mean, this run with Cody is not that bad. That's why, like, it's not bad. Period. I think it's very good. It's like it could be, and it's not over yet. The reign is not over yet. He's still champion. It's a lot of great stuff to come. That's the great
Mm-hmm.
thing about it. So it's
And
like,
he's a fighting champion. He defends that title regularly.
right now, even it was like a stretch. It was a stretch though. He wasn't defending it though. But that being said, it's still a great run. Like that. That's picking and choosing because you can say it's a bunch of people like that ever in wrestling. Like, come on, y'all be. I don't think that big of a deal with that D. But I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Um, but speaking of feuds, that Drew Mac, we gonna talk about that later about best match of year or feuds of years, whatever, right? But speaking of like we mentioned Drew McIntyre, I'm loving the angle he's going. He's basically like the bloodline hunter. He's basically like if you bloodline, I don't listen. You getting taken out. Hey
I don't
Kevin,
know, man.
and this just makes it interesting too. Because Kevin Owens don't mess with the bloodline. He's a heel. The bloodlines are heels. Not all of them. Because Solo Sequoia bloodlines are heels. And then you have the faces. And Seth Rollins, he looked as a face, but let's be honest, he's more on Drew McIntyre, Kevin Owens side than he is a face. If that makes any sense.
Seth Rollins is justified too.
Seth Rollins is justified is nasty word. That's the most
What y'all
nastiest
say
word.
about that? I don't care what y'all say about he's the one that started by hitting Roman in the back with a chair.
He
What,
did
what was the cause of that? Why did he do it? What was the
because he
cause?
was jealous. He was jealous that he was the third best member of the Shield. Y'all said it. You the third best member of the Shield, and you jealous. You was jealous. You heard what CM Punk said in past. Who the best one? Is it you, Roman? And Triple H got in your ear. Let's not forget. You was a tag team with Roman Reigns. Let's not forget. You the first solo star of the was Dean Ambrose to be technically with the United States Championship belt, and Roman and Seth had the tag team belt. And you was jealous. You didn't have to betray them. Y'all was on top of the game, and you betrayed them off your jealousy and your insecurities. And then fast forward, now all of a sudden you trying to act like you wasn't the cause of this at all. Granted, Roman Reigns is a grown man, he made his decisions, but he helped cause this, man. You helped create the monster, which trickled down what you see Solo Coil, man. So I feel that's very hypocritical what Seth is doing right now, man. And listen, man, it is great. This is great stuff, though, man. This is great stuff because it's not just heel. Oh, the typical just heel and faces. It's really like it's different sides. It's like, dog. I have my morals and my beliefs, and it is what it is. You know what I mean?
So we agree that Solo is in the right here with this bloodline feud because, like
He
you
definitely
said,
not right.
if Seth Rollins the cause of Roman, Roman's the cause for Solo. He abandoned with the
But Solo
bloodline.
attacking family, but Solo betraying family though. Like that's the
He
shit.
was
Like he's
family.
not like
He invited Roman. He invited Jay. I mean, yes, he did take out Jimmy, but
he took out Jimmy. When you took out Jimmy and a wise man, it's really like it's come on, man.
who's for that? It was a vacuum in the bloodline.
He was
If it
greedy,
was,
man. He wanted that spot, and it's like you didn't earn it.
he stepped up.
He didn't earn it though. Let's not act. Listen, he got that over. Roman Reigns earned that Ulafala, man. He earned that. This RP, the Alpha Twins, man. RP. He earned that. That wasn't just give me. He earned. He is the tribal chief.
Your tribal chief
That's
abandoned your bloodline. He abandoned family.
what you mean. We can't take a break, man. Tribal con, man. In the tribal combat, man. Cody Rhodes, man.
Take a break. You lead it. You head honcho. You don't take break.
And then he took out Jimmy. Oh, you want to take a break, huh? I'm gonna take out Jimmy. The heart and soul, arguably the heart and soul of the bloodline. Arguably,
Now we all know who the heart and soul of bloodline is.
Sammy. Oh, here we go, Jacob. Oh my Jacob,
I even have to
man.
say it.
I ain't gonna lie. Picking it, I got a theory. They're gonna turn on. They're gonna turn on Solo.
You think so?
I think they're gonna turn on Solo. No, I don't think is Jacob turn on. Is Jacob gonna turn on Solo?
No, Jacob's too loyal.
No, I know what I can see it because I see that happen. I ain't gonna lie. I hate you, Solo. You gonna turn this because the thing is though because they're mercenaries basically.
Yeah, he's
The
just gun for
Tongans
hire.
and them are mercenaries. So it's like I can see them turn. I can see. For one, how Jacob is being used and how he's being booked. He's going like he's going to take off any moment.
Mhm.
Like he haven't even gotten pinned on TV.
No, I still call bull BS on Cody beating him in a street fight
That
on
was
Raw.
crazy on a dark match. That's probably we're gonna see on WWE Vault in 30 years. We're gonna they probably recorded. They probably got that recorded and gonna be like
It's just
on
man,
WWE Vault in 30 years.
Because we all know what it's
WWE
talking
Vault
about.
is a
Who's gonna
gem.
win?
Hey, whoever come up with WWE Vault, by the way, by my part, that's a gem. I'm not gonna lie. WWE Vault YouTube channel is goaded. They dropped the Tajiri versus Triple H match in like '03 in Japan for the World Heavyweight Championship match. It was like 30 minutes. But they probably gonna drop that match in 30 years from now, that Cody Rhodes and Jacob Fatu match, like in 30 years. And like I know it was like for what though? Like Cody
What
Rhodes
even-
had to win. Like granted, it was a dark match. Like and granted, people gonna be like, "Well, it's a dark match," but still, like I don't.
So the dark match counts for anything, or they're just kind of like, oh, it's just a match we just booked?
I think it do count. 'Cause I don't know people. Cause it's that what's that website that they do be counting that on like how like they count house shows and dark matches.
The
I think
SmackDown
I think it's like
website.
a count they be doing that. But yeah though, it's definitely. I mean, I don't know. It Raw gonna be fired. CM Punk versus Seth Rollins.
I mean,
That's gonna be
on
fire.
Team Rollins. I'm always against CM Punk.
But see, now this situation is a CM Punk and this is they got personal. They had of course they was cool in the Indies, and then CM Punk abandoned ship, talk issue on Seth Rollins, and Seth Rollins had been holding it down for WWE. Not gonna lie to you, but CM Punk is the energy, man. CM Punk is that guy. I mean, you could like it or not. I mean, and people who try to hate on listen, CM Punk CM Punk is a top 10. If someone says CM Punk is top 10 and maybe top 5, that's not crazy to say. I don't have him necessarily top 5. I don't know if he's necessarily my top 10. He
Maybe
may be my top 10. He may be. I'm not sure. But he's a draw. The man is a what the kids say today, he got the aura. You
mm-hmm.
know, I mean it is people love to hate like, oh, whatever, but like, oh, he ain't wrestled this many years, whatever, but he come back and he's still a factor in big profile matches and it makes sense. Story and like, I mean, yeah,
I like
I
how
mean,
he would be utilized with these matches. Like he coming back, he's feuding Drew McIntyre, and he wrapped that
feud of the
up.
year, by the way, feud of the year. Feud, can we? I mean, hey, what was feud of the year?
Well, we gotta still see Rollins versus CM Punk because that has a potential to be up there too.
That's next year though.
Yeah.
That's next year.
I mean, it started into this year, so I'm gonna count it.
Oh, that's crazy. Nasty with no matches. Nasty work with no match. With
They cut
brawls.
about 2-3 promos already. So actually,
Oh man.
but I'm gonna say the best heel turn of the year goes to the New Day.
Yeah, that it is. It is. It is. Like you can't front on that. They getting absolutely a lot of heat right now.
I never thought anybody would amount to Dirty Dom levels of heat,
Yeah.
but the
Yeah, I
New
don't
Day,
know what the
they're
judgment
right
they
though.
gonna
They're
do.
not wrong though.
I think judgment they gonna split up next year.
They're pretty much or they're basically on the tail end, especially with the Liv Morgan World Tour coming to an end soon. I'm already calling it now. Prediction: she will retain because she is the best women's champion, and she will be retaining against Rhea Ripley. Mm-hmm.
Shit. Okay, okay. Shout out to the prodigy down there in NXT. But I mean, hey, she is a good player. You know what I mean? Oh, speaking of champion and female champions,
Shout
we
out
cannot
Chelsea
forget
Green.
Chelsea Green, new first ever USW champion. And by the way, the only married couple to win
Mm-hmm.
United States championship belts, uh Z- Matt Cardona, formerly known as Zack Ryder, and now Chelsea Green. How you
Mm-hmm.
feel about that? First ever female US champion.
I love it. She definitely earned it. I feel like with all the work she put in, especially after that garbage match and the Money in the Bank, like she was sacrificing, giving it all, and I feel like it's a good opportunity for her to finally get that title that she earned.
Yeah, I'm not mad she got. I did want Mia Yim to win. Not gonna lie. I did want Mia Yim to win that belt. I'm not gonna hold you, but Chelsea Green's not a bad choice either. I mean, I like the fact that they was in the main event, not main event, but I like the fact they was in that spot anyway, especially from their history. They was like they wrestled in TNA. Now wrestling for the first ever U.S. Women's Championship belt. So that
Mhm.
was dope. Hopefully, Mia Yim do. I think she gets. I think she eventually gets that belt though, because she put a lot of work. She put a lot of work into about putting people over.
I agree.
And she
She's
don't
been through a
complain.
lot. Mhm.
She don't
She's been
complain.
through a lot.
Hey, she
I
don't
know.
come.
I
She
remember
do
she
not
definitely
complain.
was. She let go like years ago, like constantly on and off with the brand. And she just
Yeah,
comes in, just works. Like she just enjoys it. But
and
I do
she
think her time to come. The problem though I have right now with the women's booking on the main roster, particularly with Zelina, why when am I going to get some justice?
yeah, Zelina need that ECB, but hopefully, I don't know. They because I don't know. First of all, get a ref. I'm sick and tired of LWO. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm sick and tired of LWO. It's not really doing nothing or enhancing any talent in
No,
that group. And please do not put Penta. Please for God, do not put Penta in that. I'm not they can tag. They can have some tag team matches. I would love to see a Rey Mysterio interacting with Penta,
but
Zero
that's it.
Merido, all that. But in all, but do not put him on the LWO. Please don't. Please, we cool with that. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, Zelina got. I would, yeah. Yeah, but like for especially but me and Yim though, like me like she never complains. She always just putting the work in and is like I mean, and I'm not listen, the wrestling business, all right, listen, we have those top wrestlers do be complaining. It is what it is. The business when people believe in themselves, it happens. And I'm not me and Yim definitely believe in herself though, but like I said, she definitely like, hey, professional, hey, I'll put over you want me to put Jada Parker over? Sure. Well, she does. She helped the Jada Parker we see now. She started becoming legit when we started seeing when she feuded with Mia Yim. You know what I mean? A veteran in the game and helping. So that's dope to see that. Yeah, I think her time going to come though. She gonna get that. She gonna get it would have been dope if she was the first ever. But hey, they need another heel. Technically, they need another heel champion. Well,
Well, don't
do
we
they?
have
Did they?
we do have the
No, they
women's
really didn't. I mean,
right?
they really did need a hill champion because well, I think Tiffy Stratton may become she may be a face though. I ain't gonna lie, she may be a face. She may
She's not
turn
a
face.
face. She could be
Tiffy
a face,
time.
but no, she's a heel. She's like the cheerleader in a high school musical movie that plays a bully. Like she's still a bully at the end of the day.
I mean,
Very self-evil, self-centered. That's not a face trait.
you right. I don't know.
Considering the fact that she cost the women the Survivor Series match.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, you right about that. I mean, it's gonna be a lot of hills though. Cause I ain't gonna it's gonna be a lot of hills though, man. NXT Women's Champion. Why am I mind going Blake? What's her name? Roxanne Perez.
Mm.
Cause I ain't gonna she's the truth right now. That division's stacked over there, boy. I tell you, what the WWE in
Shout out
general,
to
the WWE roster in general is like listen. I saw somebody say AEW. I'm like respectful, and I'm not AEW do got like I think the AEW women division is underrated as of right now. Believe it or not, it is underrated. I will say they got better characters.
yes. I
AEW
believe
women
that
got better
the characters are
characters.
much better. I will say that because their gimmicks work more. Especially
Tony
Tony
Storm,
Storm.
Mercedes.
She went from
eh,
Timeless Tony to Amnesia Tony
Mercedes, and I'm gonna be Mercedes. Listen, people want to hate on her all she want to, but
all
one
the
thing she
time.
want to do is put on great matches. One thing she gets natural heat, which is always a good thing. People naturally don't like her, which is hey, use that to your advantage, and you put on got great damn matches. They got the best characters, my opinion, for sure. But like WWE women division, when it comes to talent, it ain't no comparing that in the world. I don't even. I ain't go. I'm gonna go a step further. maybe in history. I'm not gonna lie.
Yes.
This may be the smooth stat. I'm talking about in Japan. Now shout out to them legends of Japan because they definitely a lot of them innovation moves that we see today when all males and females using and things of that nature. Luchadores, the female luchadors and all that, but no disrespect. This air right now, the WWE 2024 roster, female roster, NXT, SmackDown, Raw is the best female roster I've ever saw.
Shout out to Shawn Michaels for putting it together, the greatest recruiter of all time.
I ain't gonna lie, Shawn Michaels recruiting is crazy. He's
My
recruited
dream
is
in
wild.
life is to have the scouting report of Shawn Michaels.
The scouting, yeah, because like Lola Vice, like the town Jada Park, mind you, they not even hitting their ceiling yet.
No,
Like, and what I mean by talent is like when it comes to mic skills in the ring is good. I mean, my so s- what's the surfer
oh Soul,
Soul Ruka for now she's good. Um,
Gigi, who else
like
you got in there? Last Legend, yeah,
Jakara decent. I ain't gonna lie, I don't see her
Money.
ever being a. I don't think Jakar being a big star like that. I don't. I ain't gonna hold you. I like Jakar, but I don't see her being a big star.
Nah, with the
I
talent
don't
right
see it.
now,
Yeah,
popularity of just the straight of Kalani, Jada, Lola Vice, Stephanie. Um, they bring in
Rock-
Tatum Paxley, the return of Shotzi.
yeah. Shot like you said, Shotzi is good. Like Shotzi's like that is if you read their roster, it's insane. Bianca Belair, Oscar, Io Sky, like that's insane. Their roster is insane. Like, yeah, it's really not no debate. I'm gonna be honest with you, shoot. If you got really, and then it's like you really gotta think about it. And mind you, we didn't even talk about heavy hit. We didn't even talk about Charlotte Flairs. We didn't even talk about
The Rhea Ripley.
uh Becky Lynch's.
hmm
The Bailey, we didn't even mention them. It's like it's his talent. I ain't gonna if you a new female wrestler or you from a different company you trying to sign, I ain't gonna lie.
Go
I
to
mean,
NXT.
even with that, even with that, like that's a lot of talent that you have to compete with. They had no. That's why I was like, people saying there's too many belts. I mean,
It's enough belts to be honest.
I think there's a right amount. I think it's the right amount because how much female talent is. I think it's just the right amount. Anything more because I mean people say too many belts for WWE, but at the same time it's like you got two different brands.
And you think about it too, like they swap out a lot of the belts. Like for the longest time, the Intercontinental belt was like the long time since the '90s was like the belt seemed more important than the World Federation belt. And then
Yeah,
it just like you think about like who held it. We get into 2000s. Shelton Benjamin held it. I believe Kurt Angle's held it. But then like as the years went on, no one really cared for the IC in the United States belt as much.
yeah.
And they brought
Now
them back.
yeah, now it's like I think now that's dope to see that the US women's belt and they're gonna see of course the IC belt. That which is dope.
Mm-hmm.
Um yeah, I mean I think they kind of had to because like I said, the women because the talent they have over there is like it is insane. It's like and then it's like of course they unify the tag team belts. They kind of had because I mean hey, which is fine. Cause then tag teams in NXT or women on NXT showcasing them on mainstream TV and they can still be on NXT at the same time. So
And
there
I
ain't
agree.
nothing wrong
I
with
like
that.
when they get that exposure to go against main roster stars.
Right.
We
Like
had Jay Cargill and Bianca versus Lash Legend and Jakara. I was like stuff like that. Like and let them interact with the main roster, see how they do. They may not win,
right.
but at least they're getting that exposure. See, like, all right,
Right.
well, this is what I'm going up against.
Right. And then it's like you get then it's like the US belt and all that and the IC belt. You had the IC, you know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with that.
Then you had the new
AEW, they kind of now.
belt too,
I think AEW gotta do. They gotta have a. I think they need to do a brand split or like not maybe or a soft brand split where it's like promote, like make sure like these guys are, oh, Collision for these type of wrestlers gonna be mainly on Collision. I'm not saying it should be no crossover at all. Cause I think cause Ring of Honor can get a little confused. They need to bring Ring of Honor on TV. I think
Mm,
somebody asked a question Tony Khan. They said he's trying. I mean, they in the conversations of doing that. Athena's still champion, by the way. You Ring of Honor champion. She needs to be on TV. Put her with the Hurt Business too. Put her with the Hurt Business. Athena with the Hurt Business be fired. Um, yeah, I think AEW need like a brand split or something like that too. So it can be like I think they need to do something like that. I think that'd be good. Um, but yeah, I mean, yeah, they cooking right now. That Raw Netflix is gonna be like Penta. We about to see Penta. That's gonna be fire. You know what I mean? Of course,
mm.
his brother in Limbo on the contract. Tony Khan said, I, I ain't listen. Business is business, man. He said, hey, man, I don't know. WWE done it plenty of times. People didn't not care about it, or it's like, so don't get peer up here and do the same thing. I don't know. It is what it is. Eventually, hopefully, we see Ray Phoenix in WWE with the Lucha Bros, whatever. But Penta, but this is why this was a great signing because Penta is not. He's more than a tag team wrestler. You know what I mean?
Mm.
If y'all not familiar with him, formerly of AEW, of course, Mexican, like one of the biggest Mexican luchadors in the world today. Um, Former Impact TNA champion, World Heavyweight champion. Um, I first saw him on Lucha Underground. Like that's where I first saw them. But that if shout out to Lucha Underground, very innovative and influential show, a wrestling show, because they definitely because things you see then, now you seeing now is like kind of the cinematic promos and things of that nature. Yeah, I saw a lot of those like a lot of guys first like TV exposure was Lucha Underground. If y'all didn't know, Io Sky. Funny enough, Io Sky wrestled Penta on Lucha Underground. You can go on YouTube and probably type it in.
Oh, yep. I seen that. I seen Chelsea Green. She had a mixed gender match too. When she was a luchador wrestler as well, and it's like it's crazy. It's going back. Like, damn. Like, I'm thinking like they're branded. Just like no. Like when I found out like they've been around for God knows how long. They
Yeah,
didn't get the exposure. It's like wow, they really been in the business like that.
yeah. And the fact that he's debuting on Netflix on Raw, that's how they feel highly about him, and I'm very excited. Penta's like my favorite lucha. He been my favorite luchador. I'm gonna say this: he been the best luchador. I'll say how good he is. If people don't know, he the best luchador in my opinion since Rey Mysterio. That's what Max wrestler because I don't think he's better than Eddie RP Eddie Guerrero, but he's the best Max luchador since Rey Mysterio. You know what I mean? Zero metal. You know what I mean? The glove, the he could wrestle any style. Of course, hey man, I'm excited. You know what I mean? Because it's definitely gonna be. It's like the crowd gonna go crazy, and it's
Oh,
in LA. You know how that go? LA, that the Spanish, the Mex, the a lot of the Mexican fans and lucha, you know what I mean, luchador fans, they're gonna be there in the Intuit Dome, which that's a great venue. For debut on Raw on Netflix, by the way, too. That arena is crazy. You saw the arena, Intuit Arena, the Clippers
no,
arena.
no, I haven't
Yeah,
seen
go
it.
look that up. That arena is insane. It's like that's maybe the best basketball arena. Like in the, I'm not gonna lie, it's brand new. But like it got like a big screen. It got like it's official. So Steve Ballmer got that. That Microsoft money. He's like the richest in the league. So it's definitely gonna be that Raw gonna be fire though. I can't wait. Hopefully
Speaking
don't
of
buffer
Raw,
like Jake Paul Tyson fight.
speaking of Raw, that was my big thing too with wrestling going over to Netflix. You know, as me, like I said, like before, like
Yeah,
with everything being on Peacock, I'm not sure if they're going to get affected because I watch all the old stuff. So like, are they going to have their
yeah.
own category strictly for wrestling? Because we got the new stuff, yes, but do we still have access to all the old stuff? Because I don't know how that works with transitioning over to Netflix. Because once Netflix like get rid of stuff, they just like they have it in limbo.
I think but they got the license though. I think this is a licensing deal, so they ain't going. You know, when Netflix get rid of stuff, the license basically is expired. Basically,
Okay.
you know what I
And then
mean.
you have
So
then I remember with one of the big news things. There's two of them actually. I remember earlier in the year, uh, Braun Breaker is supposed to be kind of like getting a really big push once the merger over to Netflix begins, and then John Cena will be full time for
that's
on his tour.
yeah, he ain't playing no games. He ain't playing no game. Full time schedule. So you know what that mean. He full now. Grant, he ain't gonna be probably wrestling like a bunch of house shows. I don't see him doing that. You know what I mean? But he at TV at frequently all the time. Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. He ain't playing no game 'cause he just got done doing season 2 of Peacemaker if I ain't mistaken.
Yep.
That man gonna be on Max and Netflix. It's crazy. If y'all get it, y'all get it. You know what I mean? Hey, speaking of that, streaming. This is a new wave. AW products are gonna be on Max. So all the pay per
Really?
views that's been on episodes prior, like, and then it's gonna be on Max. And then, like, of course, the new episode. So it's like the next 2 months. So, like, for example, at World's End. Well, like, what's the next? Well, so basically, when the pay per view shows, the next 2 months is gonna be on Max. So that's dope. So, like, that's gonna be fire. That's fire too. So they doing that. Because I mean, hopefully, I think the Ring of Honor stuff gonna be on there too. That'd be dope too. Because yeah, they took me. Max tripping too though. They taking out Static Shock and Team Titans Go. That's kind of wild, but that's neither here or there.
Oh, it's midway through season three.
Yeah, they took it. Like after January 1st is over with. Like this is the last y'all. If y'all, hey, speaking that side note, I know this ain't res, but listen, listen. If y'all, hey, you better get a copy of it or something. Buy it somewhere because this gonna be your last. I saw all the episodes, so it's not like it's. Granted, I like sometimes I like to just watch stuff again, but like it ain't that big a
Mhm.
deal to me. But listen, if you're interested in watching those type of shows, they will be taking it. They especially that Teen Titans Go. I know them kids probably be hot about that, boy. I tell you, that Teen Titans Go. But I mean, yeah, I think it's the new wave though. Um, I don't know what TNA is doing. Yeah, TNA been tripping.
So
We got
they're in a weird place. They have their own TNA app on the phone, mobile app, but it is not like it's not efficient. I'll put it like that. So like if I want to watch a match, it won't save where I left off at. So it's not really working. I need a tech team to get on top of that.
I heard a
And
lot. Yeah,
so they need to kind of amp that up. I don't know what's going on with TNA though,
a lot of
but
people not resigning. A lot of big names not resigning either though. Josh Alexander, he's going to test free agency. Which I mean,
yep.
let's be honest. TNA do not have the money to match up. A lot of people can match up. They do not.
Mm-mm.
Um, Mike Bailey's going. Um, Jordan Grace is about to be going soon. That Tanser Blatchard, that was not, I don't think that was a good move, especially if you trying to get viewers and all that, especially with racism and bully accusations, which a lot of people. I mean, granted, and when you got, like I said, speaking of Chelsea Green, I remember she called her out on that, saw her doing those things, which at this point, I mean, it was true. I mean, because at the end of the day, like when you got those things on your jacket, and then multiple people saying you did it, and then saw it, and then like you don't have nothing to try to clear your name, you didn't really apologize or nothing. It looks bad, and then TNA signed her. It's not a good look. And there's a rumor that because there was a tape and like Moose left the X Division's belt on the or something, and like is it possible they may get away from the X Division Championship? I'm like, hold up, now that'd be crazy. You can't do like that's one belt. I ain't gonna lie, that's one belt you cannot change. That's the belt that helped define that company, the X
Mm-hmm.
Division Championship belt, no limits. It's the reason why God like that's. I mean, shoot, it was at one point in time, it was like the primary belt, and it was just the X Division belt. Low key was like equal of the TNA Heavyweight Championship, to my opinion. Definitely one of the greatest secondary belts in wrestling history.
Mm.
You know what I mean? A lot of great guys, wrestlers, one had that belt. You know what I mean? The X Division is like so. I don't think it's a good move. Like I said, they're losing talent, which, like I said before, you know that's going to happen. They're going to go to WWE or they're going to go to AEW. You know what I mean? So
I am
TNA got to
curious to see
step
where
up.
Alexander signs, and I do think with Jordan Grace contract coming up, I think she may try either. I don't think she's going to go to AW. I think she may try for NXT and then try to work her up to the main roster for WWE.
Either Jordan Grace,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. This is put. Me personally put her on the main roster. She already been on NXT technically anyway. Put her up
Yeah,
on the main roster. If you have the IC belt, you got the WWE, you got the United States Championship belt now. She don't have to automatically become world champion in the mix, whatever.
no.
Listen, I'm putting her in the main roster. To be honest with you, that's what I do. I put her
Shout
on
out,
Raw, SmackDown,
shout out
and
Mercedes Martinez as well. Always gotta give my girls a shout out.
Mercedes Monet been. I ain't
Oh,
she
Martinez.
Martina. Oh yeah, Martina. She be it. Um, yeah, I want. Yeah, I think I don't know. If she's still trying to.
She's still with
She
AEW.
still with. Yeah, I'm about to say. I was like, we need to see her more though. I need to see her. We need to see her more. It's only like I said, the talent. Like I said, I think the talent AEW do have a lot of talent. I think, and they are getting a little bit better. But hopefully 2025 we get beat. And speaking of Kenny Omega returning, that's a big deal. He returning the wrestling
Mm-hmm.
period. He gonna be on the New Japan Wrestle Kingdom card, and he gonna return to AEW soon. So that's dope. Um, um, Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Yeah. Speaking of that, I had a wrestling debate. I don't know. Did you saw it?
No, I don't think I caught that one.
I had a wrestling debate. Shout out on Vanity Sports. Shout out to Elijah and them. They talk wrestling also, and like they got this new segment where they have like debates, wrestling debates, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was like he was interested. Shout out to Take Debates Discord. Shout out to Take Debates YouTube channel, whatever. Where that you got debates and all that. Maybe Bush may be one. He may get in one of these days. Who knows? You know what I mean? 'Cause they basically take debates. Basically, it's a Discord and got a YouTube channel where you can debate based on anything. You know what I mean? They have music verses in that Discord and all that. It's real fun. Shout out to Take Debates 30 and them, Casual, Chris and them, so crazy. But yeah, but this is a different platform though. But like Elijah on Vanity Sports, he was on the Discord because like basically if you want debates, go in that if you take debates in there, if you want to go in there and whatever, feel free. Watch basketball games in there, football games, whatever, little verses, whatever case may be. But so he was like, "Hey, who wants to debate on some wrestling?" He was trying to find people. I was like, "Sure, I'll take it." You know what I mean? So he asked me who my goat. I said Stone Cold. All right, cool. He then next thing he said Stone Cold versus Kenny Omega because the guy shouted man CJ. Who got debated. He was like he thinks Kenny Omega's a goat. I'm like, oh snap. So you know what I mean? It was a technically it was a draw. It was only two judges, but like I feel like I won that. But I
Mm-hmm.
mean, like hopefully we get Bush one of these days though. You know what I mean? Because that was definitely an interesting debate. Stone Cold versus Kenny Omega.
I would.
I definitely stayed away in that in ring argument. He was trying to give me an in ring argument.
You can't really
I'm
do
not
that though
falling for
because
it.
that was that the in ring because looking at Stone Cold, coming in as ringmaster and switching over into Stone Cold
Yeah,
at the meeting Jake the Snake, and then seeing what
his neck.
RIP
I
Owen
brought
Hart.
that up.
It was like he was shortcut by injury.
I ain't gonna even before that. I ain't gonna lie. He still ain't touching Kenny Omega in ring. And Kenny Omega in ring is insane.
I agree with you, but it's like again like different
Yeah,
styles. So it was like everybody has a style of fighting. It's
yeah,
just
but
Cutting
but
Legs
Kenny
more
Omega can
exciting.
wrestle that style. Kenny Omega wrestle any like I think Kenny Omega like in technical like
I'll,
them
I'll
man
put
was
it
in
like
death
this: you're
matches.
never going to see Stone Cold be a high flyer. at any point from
Yeah,
90 to
you.
2000.
Yeah, I was like, he was trying to get me into that debate. I was like, nah, dog, I'm not falling for that. Yeah, like, listen, I can concede, but I'm not. You can have it because I'm not gonna argue. Do a 7-star match like that.
Now, I will say, though, between the two of them, who has a more memorable finisher?
I talked about that. I talked about that. I brought up though. Listen, I mean, I feel like I won. Shout out to Elijah. You know what I mean? I think he was tripping with the voting a little bit, but it was a great debate. He was cooking. He was cooking that. He was cooking. So, cause he mentioned how Stone Cold was like, Kenny Omega was the best in the world right now. He did. I was like, he did. Stone Cold did give Kenny Omega some praise. So I mean, so that was a good debate. Um, what else happened? What else happened?
Now, I would say Stone Cold kind of carried, coming out of the Bret Hart era, going into the Attitude Era.
I mentioned that. I mentioned it was a great debate because Kenny Omega got some like because he's my top 10 too. I have Kenny Omega highly, you know what I mean, as a performer and just like an overall wrestler because he was part of because people who like to bring the Shield. I know Seth Rollins said the Shield was the help bring the wrestling emergence, but it was more than that. You know what I mean? Around the world, period. You know what I mean? You had Lucha Undergrounds I mentioned earlier. That was a different like okay. Oh, then you had like, of course, Kenny Omega in New Japan. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Before AEW and all that, they was like, shoot, he had Chris Jericho. That was crazy. I don't know if you, yeah, I don't know if you. That was a big deal. Like when Chris Jericho went to New Japan, because like technically he was still with WWE, but he was under contract
Right.
and he was doing like the part time stuff. So when Chris Jericho did that and wrestled Kenny Omega in the Wrestle Kingdom and Tokyo Dome, that was a big deal. I was like, what? Chris Jericho in New Japan and you know what I mean? His matches with Okada is legendary. Okada's a beast too. Speaking of Okada, man, how do you feel about the Continental Classic so far?
Um, I need to see more. I'll put it like that. I need to see more.
You saw the Will Ospreay Darby Allin match.
I saw a clip. I didn't see the full match.
Yo, the match is
But I
fire.
just
I'm
want to
like,
know why I see Darby Allin go fly out the ring on his back.
this man did a Corbin drop hit. Yo, he be wild. I'm like, bro. Like I'm about to sound like Jim Cornette right now, bro. Man, this bit he be now. Granted, he can cut promos. Like I give it that. Like his promo games got better. I like his character and all that, but like, bro, how he be? Shout out to him though, bro. Because I ain't gonna lie, stuff he could be doing in the ring. I'm like, bro, they allow him to do that, bro.
Just let him
He
just
be
go for
taking crazy bump. Like his bumps be is insane. He's like Spike Dudley on steroids.
it.
Like that's really like Spike Dudley used to take a crazy bump, and then like you look at Spike Dudley, like God damn, you're not in the wheelchair, bro. Like he took a coffin drop on a freaking apron.
Hmm.
He took it on an apron. That was crazy, man. That was crazy. That was like, man, that was a great match. If you're Shelton Benjamin, man, research shout out to Shelton Benjamin. I'm loving it, man. The resurgence of Shelton Benjamin right now. Almost
Yes.
50 years old, man. The hurt like phenomenal, man. He been killed. It's been a great Continental Classic though. Only thing I don't be liking about it is like Commander. Granted, I mean, can we get some ups? I mean, no, it been some upsets. I'm not gonna lie, it been some upsets. Kyle Fletcher being Okada, that was kind of crazy. I mean, he cheated, but like it was an upset. Um, Kyle Fletcher lost to Mark Briscoe was an upset, but I need to see a little bit more upsets in these tournaments though. That's all.
What do you think
It do be kind of.
what do you think of our AEW tag team champs right now? Dustin Rhodes and Sammy Guevara.
Oh no, the Ring of Honor, the Sons of Texas. The
Mm-hmm.
Sons of Texas, they've been killing it right now. I saw clips they tag team bull rope match. That was they killing it right now. Shout out Dustin Rhodes, 55 years old. He's doing his thing.
He's been
Um,
in this thing for so long. It's like it's crazy thing. Like he's really been around since the '90s, and it's like
yeah.
wow, like you've been all over the map too. You was
I think the
main brand.
80s. I think if I'm is the
Yeah,
80s
yeah,
or
'80s.
late 80s? Because
Mm-hmm.
I mean
He,
definitely like
he
he definitely
WWE, WCW, found his way over
yeah,
right returns to AEW.
Yeah, he because he's the and I like Hammerstone Ballroom. That's always a great wrestling venue. That's always been a great wrestling venue. The Hammerstein Ballroom at Manhattan Center. I don't know if you saw clips. That venue is phenomenal. I think Ricochet going to turn heel too, or I think he's a heel now. He cheated against Will Ospreay. That was hilarious. He pushed the ref. I like his finisher too, the Spirit Gun. I like his finisher. I like that new finisher, the Spirit Gun.
I'm happy that he's
Well,
finally getting to kind of like be the character he always wanted to be, and that's one thing I always say with I talk to my cousin, shout out Nate. I tell him I was like, listen, a lot of these wrestlers who are on the WWE roster, they either came from somewhere else and was shine, or they're at WWE, like Tony Storm, people who was already on the brand, but they shine
yeah.
somewhere else because they can be the character they want to be. I know Dean Ambrose was a big one where like he wanted to kind of be more, like that extreme, wrestling he do over at AEW, but WWE
Yeah,
just
he
wouldn't
been
allow
doing that. He was been doing that. Like he was
it.
doing that like before WWE. That's how like he was doing the CZW. That's in Delaware based promotion. If y'all don't know, they do a lot of death matches and stuff like that. He came from that. So he all the stuff you see Darren like John Moxley do now is not really like he been doing it. So it's like it was just the same. I'm trying to think. Yeah, 'cause like I said, listen. And granted, I'm not listen. And definitely, like you said, one thing about this internet wrestling community is this though. It's like I don't listen. I love professional wrestling. Like we
Mhm.
love professional wrestling. Like I don't care about. Listen, I can have an opinion who the best company is. That's whatever.
Mhm.
But like, I'm still gonna watch other companies because of certain talent is on there and there's certain things I like. I can't. I like the WWE style. I like the storytelling and things of that nature. I like the AEW style because I'm not gonna lie. The AEW style is
And it was
granted you're
different for
gonna see the
me.
power drivers. I like that stuff too. I like the fact that WWE is protected. Hey, you do a power driver, it's like it's real dangerous move. I like that concept. It's a fire concept. It's like because it's protecting the moves. I do think we gotta wrestling certain moves do gotta be protected. I am sick and tired of super kick. Everybody doing a super kick.
Everybody got a super
Still
kick,
think
and I think there was I think even shout out Bubba Ray Maher. I think they were talking about this too. Where it's like it's very arcade style now, like in this new age of
okay.
wrestling. It was like you got. I think it was like just watching WrestleMania 4. I'll never forget. Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes both performing a pedigree, and it was like it's not even like your regular moves. So it was like between that, a super kick, the stomp, and the Cody Cutter and the crossroads. It's like that's like five finishers right there, but alone.
Right. Like, yeah. But same time, I like that. I kind of like that too at times. You know what I mean? Granted,
And I don't
like
mind
it's
that.
different. Yeah, I like different styles of wrestling. I don't. I mean, that's what makes wrestling so great. You know what I mean? It's different styles and things of that nature. You know what I mean? Like you go to Japan, it's more of a sports feel of like um they taking it. The hard, the strong style. You know that. You know what I mean? Like AJ Styles, he had a match against Japanese legend Nama on Narufuji. That was a great match. I saw like I don't know if you saw that match. That was a great match. He had on Pro Wrestling Noah. Which shout out to Pro Wrestling Noah too, because Shinsuke gonna be over there. I think. Oh, and the U.S. champion right now too. That's gonna be dope. So shout out Shinsuke. Shinsuke's shout out Shinsuke too, because he's listen. I ain't gonna lie though, because him. A lot of people would just say F it and try to get out the WWE how he got treated. But like I said, listen, he
He was
stuck
on
shit
the
through
most craziest hiatus I've ever seen. I know he was still getting matches overseas, but it was like he was just gone, like or just wasn't
and
being
losing.
utilized.
And he was losing. Let's not forget that he was losing. Like, and then like he came back with new character, which is fire, new theme song, little he's a heel. And shoot, even I ain't gonna lie. Have a long run with the United States Championship belt, man. I ain't gonna hold you. Defend over because he wrestling some he got a big match over there on the pro wrestling like biggest show. Like the New Year's Day show they got against like a newcomer. Like he's like one guy, I forgot the guy's name. I'll probably definitely probably talk about it, but yeah, it's definitely good. Kid. AEW got a show with they doing a joint show with New Japan, the Wrestle Dynasties. That's gonna be a good show. A lot of yeah, I ain't gonna
Is it
lie, and like I said before,
TBS TNT as
yeah,
well?
huh?
Is it gonna be on TBS TNT as well?
No, that's gonna be pay per view.
Okay.
They got the big matches on there. They got they got like so that's gonna be dope right there. Yeah, so it's like, yeah, I mean, Residence in a great space. I can tell you that Residence is definitely a great space, especially because like we didn't see this before. Like, granted, it was you see company collab before though, but not like this. Like WCW used to do it, but it wasn't at this magnitude though. And
And
now
I
it's
feel like that's what we need. Like do more crossovers. Like more dream matches. Like yo, what if they fought so and so over there? Like open up the door for more things. Even if it's like it could be just tag matches, title matches. Like just get that crossover, like, that more exposure. It's a community, right? So like
yeah, which shout out to WWE they've been doing because they put my man they put two dudes on NXT over there in that on a tournament not so long ago in the summertime, which is that was pretty good. Cause like I said, cause the one issue with WWE is the one issue with WWE that like they have one of the issues is they got too much talent. I feel like they kind of got too much talent because they're gonna. Granted, I think I wouldn't say not right now. They don't. But if they're gonna keep on hiring, getting talent, which they're always doing that, especially at this point, it's gonna get to a point where it's like some of these guys not gonna get utilized. So you kind of have to like,
do something
hey,
with them.
you know what I mean? So I heard her. I heard. They shut down Chelsea Green tag teaming with Matt Cardona in the mixed tag team match on GCW, which is crazy. If that's true.
I know
Cause y'all do stuff with GCW all the time, but like she
you won't
can't
let her
tag out
partner
because
with her own
we
husband.
saw Matt Cardona then. If you want, shoot, I mean, I don't know, man. Matt Cardona I'm not gonna lie, Matt Cardona in WWE would be fine. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what it is though. I don't know why. I mean, he makes his like one off appearances on like on Ring of Honor or whatever, but like in like AEW, but I don't know, man. The king of the indies, man. I don't know, man. I mean, but it'd be dope. Um, shoot, Matt Cardona versus John Cena. It's a full time schedule. Why not? One off. Shoot, why not?
Mm-hmm.
They got history. You buried me. You took my spotlight. I had to get on my own. I mean, why not? Shoot, that John Cena full time. Well, that's gonna be. They're gonna be cooking. They're gonna be cooking. What's gonna be the first? What's gonna be his first feud on his farewell tour?
So I think it'll be if it's his last year. He's gonna have. I know he's gonna have a match against Cody Rhodes. He's gonna have a match against Randy Orton. He'll have a match against The Rock. He'll have a match against CM Punk. A surprise one I would like to see will be him to fight Edge.
Yeah, yeah, they gotta work that out. I ain't gonna lie. That's one of the things. Well, listen, hey, Tony Khan and other Tony Khan, on WWE, True H, Shaw. Listen, make it happen, man. Let bygone be by. Listen, y'all can make deals. Listen, y'all put the pettiness aside and make it happen. Y'all can make this deal happen. Listen, do a talent exchange for like, hey, Edge can come over here for a little bit, little whatever, and then it won't hurt nobody, and you could have a wrestler over there in AW for for something.
Mm.
Let bygones be by. Hey man, we do need to see an edge like an Edge and John Cena one last. We do because it has to happen, man. Um, what else be a good feud?
JBL, bring JBL back.
JB, that's job. JBL, I don't know once. That's probably gonna be terrible. Only thing JBL probably can do right now is a clothesline.
That's all he's been doing. It's efficient.
Like what? Like that'd be crazy. Like I ain't gonna if I see him on Raw, I will flip out if I see him on Raw on Netflix. Just close and one of the big matches clothesline and just walk out. Like what? Can anybody explain this? Like I'm like man. I was like, dog, yeah, JBL is a man. We don't even. Here's the thing: we don't even know his purpose. Like he just really been doing it, and it's like, what is it like? It's just that it is what it is. Like, who's controlling the video game right now? Like, who's putting the settings in like the running and have a JBL come in and just clothesline these people?
I'm telling you,
Then
man.
you whisper in people's ears, like, what is this going on? And it's like, I don't know. That joint funny, man. That joint's hilarious. Like, oh man. But I saw what people was it Resident Observer or PWI put on the list or like the best. When you put in the chat, right? What was
That was Chris Van Vliet.
Chris Van Vliet put out. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
lie, he, he kind of cooked. Let me double.
I like it. Let me pull up on my side too.
Yeah, he kind of cooked. I ain't gonna let me double check what
All
he.
right. So we have his picks was for men's wrestler of the year, Cody Rhodes. Okay. Women's wrestler of the year, Tony Storm. I agree with that. Breakout star of the year, Jacob Fatu. Absolutely.
I can't argue. You can't argue that.
Match of the year, Brian Danielson versus Will Ospreay.
I'm not mad. It's a lot of match. Man, it's a lot of match. I'm not mad at it. It's a lot though. It's a lot of. It's been a lot of great matches. That's where Brian Danielson match.
I think I like that
Oh,
one a little more, but I'm more biased with Swerve though.
I ain't gonna lie. That Swerve Will Osprey match was thing was better though. I'm not gonna lie. That Swerve Will Osprey match a little bit better.
Next up, we have Show at WrestleMania XL. Yes,
Yeah,
WrestleMania
I'm not mad at that.
it felt like the Avengers Endgame for wrestling.
Yeah, I
It
see it.
felt like the end of Endgame. Story of the year, the Bloodline Saga, of course.
Yeah, I can't get mad at that.
Rivalry of the year, Drew McIntyre versus CM Punk. Yes. Heel turn of the year, Xavier and Kofi turn on Big E. Best on the mic, Drew McIntyre. Now this one, I would argue say Gunther, because Gunther's been
Yeah,
cooking everybody on the mic.
Gunther. Um, yeah, I ain't mad at. I'm not mad at that. Like he low key may be cooking.
And then tag team of the year, Team Fraxium. I just have to give it to
I ain't
them.
gonna it's hard to argue against them, but boy, I tell you, that man Frazier like a prime Seth Rollins out here, man. You see how he be moving the ring? That man move like a prime Seth Rollins. They cooking. They cooking with hot grease with them. I can't picture them versus DIY or Motor City Machine Guns. Boy, I tell you, that's gonna be
Oh yeah. I'm kind of sad they took the
got
belts off them already though, but it's okay. They were the quickest to win it.
yeah. I mean, hey man, DIY. I like the heel DIY makes hey man. They could I like it. I'm trying I'm not mad that Takashita may be up there for rest of the year. I'm not gonna lie. Takashita been having crazy matches everywhere. Well, Osprey's up there. It's not Cody Rhodes though. I'll say that. That's one thing I did.
The
It's
rest of the
not
year,
Cody. Yeah, I want to say he's rest of the year. I'll put Gunther over him.
I won't argue that.
I put Jay Uso. I would Jay Uso over him the rest of the year.
I don't know if I'll go that far.
I put Roxy and Perez over him. I'm not, and that's not a shot to Cody Rhodes. I'm not saying he ain't who he is. I'm
I
not. That's not
do
a
like
shot.
Roxanne though. Roxanne,
I'm just saying the work rate, and the consistency, Mike, all that. I'm just saying. Like I said, I think Jay. You could argue Jay Uso over Cody Rhodes. I'm definitely putting Swerve over Cody Rhodes. We not Swerve. It was Swerve year. This definitely was Swerve year now. Swerve's house.
yeah.
Like Swerve was cooking with hot grease this year. Now I'm not gonna lie. I mean, oh I'm about to say that's I'm not. Yeah, I mean, that's the only thing I really have like a strong disagreement. Look, everywhere, everything else though, really, I'm not mad at. You
Then
can
we have.
disagree. You can disagree. I'm not mad at. Yeah, Tony
I
Storm
will.
is listen. Tony Storm is definitely. I ain't gonna lie. Tony Storm is cooking.
He had the best gimmick of the year. Of this, may have the best gimmick of the century. To be honest with you,
Century?
I would argue that. Like, who? That's a genius gimmick.
Damn.
It's like a Marilyn
I say
Monroe gimmick. Like you watch on TV, it's like a black and white.
it's definitely the best female gimmick though. I ain't go. There's a lot of gimmick though, but I ain't go. There's a lot of gimmicks. The Bray Wyatt, you got
That's
RP
like a
Bray Wyatt.
very unique gimmick. Like
Yeah, I ain't gonna. Yeah, she maybe she best. I ain't gonna lie. That gimmick is correct. Then the amnesia stuff. There's like she and she can wrestle. And
yeah,
she wrestling in ring is I ain't gonna people gonna hate to say this. Mercedes Moné been on fire, and people hate to say that. Like she's
they hate her,
really.
and I don't understand why. Like, why do y'all not just want to give this girl her credit?
I ain't gonna lie, it is kind of hate at this point because like you can say, granted, I understand. Like I don't think you don't have to like her. Like that's different, but you're not gonna just use the fact that you don't like her then try to ish on. Oh, you ain't do. Listen, she cooking well, and then people mad. People, is people team AEW or team WWE. Listen, I don't care. You mad? Y'all people still mad that she's not in WWE, whatever. It's like, bro. It is
But
like in the end of the
she
day though, too.
she went out to Japan, ventured out there, and got paid at AEW. How can you be mad at it? It's just business at the end of the
Then
day.
it's like for creative differences because she felt, but then it's like even with that, even like the outside, even this is a different perspective. And at the same time though, like, and I listen, she already did what she did in WWE, right? She did a lot in WWE. Like she made event at WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
As especially as a minority female, you got to add a minority female main event in the WrestleMania. She got tag team belts, NXT. She did everything you needed to do. Well, I mean, if it's people that think she could have done more, that's whatever. But she did a lot. Ain't a lot of people did what she did in that as a female wrestler in that company period, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like then, mind you, all this new talent coming in, right? I mean, at the end of the day, like you gotta do something. I mean, this is great for her career. I mean, you gotta do something different because at the end of the day, I be trying to tell people this. Like, it's not about what you want somebody to be at per se, but like, hey, you know what I mean? I think I think him being on WWE right now makes a lot of sense because I mean, at this point in WWE, it's kind of a lot. It's the same. You know what I mean? You got a lot of match wrestlers over there in AEW. Now, of course, Rey Mysterio, he about. I mean, also too. RP Rey Mysterio Senior too.
Yes.
RP Rey Mysterio Senior, legend. No, y'all. Rey Mysterio did not pass away. That's his uncle. Rey Mysterio Senior is Rey Mysterio's uncle. He got his name off of his uncle. So RP Rey Mysterio Senior. My condolences to the Mysterio family. That was not. I saw the post too. Yes, Rey Mysterio did not pass away, y'all. That was his uncle. You know what I mean? Y'all gotta get in tune with his wrestling stuff, man. Listen, when he was Rey Mysterio Jr. first, and they would call him Rey Mysterio Jr., then when you get to WWE, just call him straight Rey Mysterio. So I was saying, bro, I was on pill, yeah, RP Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio didn't die. I thought like he posted a picture. Rey Mysterio didn't die.
I'm like, bro, you look at the picture and tell us that he's older. That's an older
It was
gentleman.
that was uncle, RP's uncle. Y'all got no. It's like he would never call a senior. He was always Rey Mysterio Jr. Like then went to WWE. You know what I mean? Straightly Rey Mysterio, of course, because his uncle wasn't wrestling like that no more. So, like I said, RP with condolences. You know what I mean? It was a lot of legends passed away too. That's RP, but
Yeah.
yeah, like at this point, yeah, I'm trying to think of the max wrestlers in WWE right now. Yeah, I mean you got Dragon Lee, but like, yeah, what Dragon Lee doing? That's what I'm saying though, man.
He's only been
Like
in
I
tag
think
matches.
and he hurt.
Or
Yeah,
he,
that's what I'm saying. I think he hurt. I mean, you got Andrade doing something, but like, yeah, I think yeah, Penta. Yeah, I mean,
oh, Braun Strowman is now on SmackDown.
yeah, bro, yeah.
Had a match right with Carmelo Hayes and went to work on him.
Come on here, got the W back though, and a con out. But what they gonna do? I ain't gonna lie though, like Are they? Is Carmelo Hayes gonna be strictly a mid card dude though? Like he a low mid card dude at this point. Like that's what we doing.
Well, he's
Because
only like
Carmelo Hayes,
considering he started out like his first match on the main roster in a championship match with Cody Rhodes. So it was kind of like, all right, we I think it was a main event match he had,
yeah, it was
but
main event.
I can see him working way up to the main event. But like I said, it's let him see how he is in the mid card, his opening card, and just kind of see like where he is.
Because him and Braun are the same level. Carmelo Hayes can talk on the mic.
Mhm.
Great in ring. Got a great character. I don't know, man.
The only thing keeping it out of the main card though is literally just the main story. If you think about it,
Yeah, because he had. I mean, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. You feed him to Braun. I mean, we'll see. Hopefully, he can get over on Braun Strowman at this point. Because Braun, I mean, where's Omos at? That's kind of crazy that they doing Omos like that.
yeah,
That's kind of crazy. Omos should need to be treated better than this.
he getting the Big Show treatment. I think.
Big Show got treated better than this though. He should be on TV. Almost ain't even been on TV. And
You
especially with
ready?
MVP going, especially with MVP going, I ain't gonna lie though, man. Almost you, I ain't know. Hey man,
Is
you
he hurt?
conjugal with man. You know what to do, Omos. You conjugal with dog, man. Listen,
Is he injured or anything?
nah, he just haven't been on TV. That's what I be saying. Like, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think,
Well,
but and Penta coming back. So like, mind you got people coming back now. When you before you left or your hiatus, whatever, the people wasn't here. Now you come back like, hey man, that's why I be saying. That's why I be saying is like people like, oh, that's why like listen, it's good that the wrestling business it is what it is today because like you got options, man.
yeah. So I
Shoot,
also want to
or
get some.
NXT there, I would NXT there. Shoot, I mean, I don't know.
I also want to get some TNA shout outs to our new champs this year, new crown champs, Nick Namath, Masha
Absolutely.
Slamovich, Spitfire.
Yeah, AJ Francis, that was a good. He demanded a moonsault. That was crazy.
Oh yeah,
That was crazy. Shout out AJ Francis. This AJ Francis has been best year of his career.
that
Best year of
man.
his career.
He came to Philly at the 2300 arena and just started clowning the entire Philadelphia arena about our championships team, and I just thought that was like I didn't think I was gonna like that much. I was like, he grew on me real quick.
Yeah, AJ Francis. I ain't gonna lie. Joe Henderson should have been champion this year though. That's me right there. That's
I
kind of
believe he has a rematch with Nick Namath, I believe.
yeah. I ain't like bro. If he don't win that, like I ain't gonna hold you though. Like, and I'm shout out to Nick Nemeth, aka Dolph Ziggler. But if Joe Hendry don't win, like at this point, like what are we doing, bro? Y'all just like because the
This
steam
man's
low.
top
I ain't
three
gonna
in
lie, the steam cooled
pop.
down. The steam cooled down a little bit. We have if we gotta be honest. The steam
It
cooled down
did
a little bit.
a little bit. It's not flat, but it was like dang, like we was building him up. He pinned the like top,
I believe in Joe. Come on, man.
and
Come
then
on, man.
they reduced him to getting close line by JBL.
Let put the TNA belt like he was he was like one of the brightest spots in. Like, come on, man. But TNA better do something though, because they lose a lot. Because they listen, I wouldn't be surprised. Listen, they're gonna lose a lot of people. They're gonna lose a lot of people, man. So it's like they better. Because listen, it's a lot. This ain't back in the day no more. TNA. This ain't back in the day no more. With just Spike TV and all that. And, nah, this you got AW is now the third uh high, highest gross combat sport. They behind what court WWE and UFC.
Yeah,
Mind you, I mean, listen, they got basically meaning I'm saying they got money. And then, mind you, there's other companies, they got more money than y'all. You got New Japan. I mean, you got people, there's options out there for people. They better get it together now. And New Japan got women wrestling that. They got women, they got one more women wrestling over there now where that could be on their product. So they better get it together. Cause listen, there's options out there, man. Listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. I mean, only reason a lot of people, only reason why people really don't go to New Japan like that because of the travel. People don't,
That's
people
pretty much
got
it.
families and all that. I mean, but if you don't listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. If you don't got no wife and kids, you a wrestler. You know what I mean? Listen, you go over there to Japan. That's what I do. Listen, ain't nobody was calling it. And they got the bag over there too. Japan got that. They always had that bag over there in Japan. Ask Brock Lesnar, man. he was.
Brock Lesnar, that man can't sit, can't that man can't stay with a brand for nothing. Either or he's always in something. Want to be a football player? Want to be a wrestler? Want to be an MMA fighter?
Hey, you can't even get
Injured?
mad. He won't follow his dreams, man.
I'm not mad at it. It's kind of like like, and I think it's like just because I don't think around when he came up, he's supposed to be the guy. He left, and he comes back. They try to make him the guy again, or just they make him just this unstoppable force. But like he kind of sabotaged his own character, like um legacy, I would say, with the WWE. Like it's not bad or anything. It's just that had he just stayed long term instead of moving around, he probably have like he's a good wrestler. Good wrestler. The only reason I wouldn't put him in the top 10 or top 15 is simply because he's always in and out. The Rock was in and out too, yes, but he was
Yeah, but he
part
don't
time.
got you right about that because he really don't have like. Granted, he been funny thing enough though, but his second run is longer than his first run. But he don't. He's not a full time. He hasn't been a full time wrestler. So it's like I don't. I mean, granted, that may be, and I'm what I mean by that is like, granted, it's like he don't like. It's really like you can probably count on the matches since he's been back. Granted, his tenure he's been back for a while now, but like we can count how many matches he's had in his career, like so far, right? So it's like, I mean, I think I mean, the thing about Brock Lesnar though, I mean, at the end of the day, he made it. I mean, granted, 'cause I ain't gonna lie, that UFC was a great decision though, because like, shoot, I mean, he made more money.
Mm.
And I mean, he he helped build the UFC where it's at today. He helped that. Oh, because because he did went to Japan though for a little bit. Him and Kurt Angle had that a match. That was a great match too. Y'all want to see Brock Lesnar in red gear, whatever case may be. That was rare. Um. Oh yeah, Goldberg. It's gonna be Goldberg's last run soon.
He's gonna have that match with Gunther.
I don't know how I feel about that though. I do not know how I feel about that. I'm not gonna lie to you. Cause Goldberg can be real dangerous in that ring. I'm not going. And granted, I know that's like a thing, but like that. Listen, RP to Bray Wyatt. I remember he tried to pick up Bray Wyatt up. He almost broke his neck. I'm not gonna lie, that was crazy. And it's gonna be a physical. I want to see it, but like same time I don't, cause like
Just the risk factor.
it's not even. It's someone gonna going through and get hurt. Then
Imagine
it's like
what are the odds though for Goldberg's last match? He does something that injures Gunther, and I can already hear Bret Hart just foaming at the mouth to say something.
I ain't gonna hold you though. That shit funny. That beef is insane. That beef is insane. Like he really ended Bret Hart's career though. That's wild. But that's really like granted that's he should have been more safe in the ring, of course.
Mm.
But that's WCW fault for not really properly training him and put him in the ring like that. 'Cause they really just like he really didn't have that much training he should have had, and then they put him in the ring, and like there you go. He got over just like that. But that'd be crazy. I mean, Goldberg versus John Cena. Oh, that'd be crazy for a part of the farewell tour. Brock versus John Cena would be crazy. I don't know. They said Brock may come back. I don't know. We'll see if he. We'll see.
I don't hold my breath. Again, he's always in and out. So it's like at this point, if he shows up, he shows up. If he doesn't, I'm not losing. I don't feel like we're missing that much.
Yeah, he put over. But he be. I did. He had a stated career that he gonna put over talent though. So I don't mind that. I will give him that though. He don't mind putting nobody over though. I don't. I do not mind that. Long he getting paid. That's how he look at it. Which hey, he was. He want me to do this. All right, cool. I'm getting paid a lot of money anyway. Sure, it's like all right, whatever. That'd be because he definitely did put over Cody Rhodes though. We cannot. He definitely put over. He lost to Cody Rhodes twice, didn't he? He
Yes.
lost him twice. You know what I'm saying? He put over Cody Rhodes. That was a big deal. So I mean, I don't know. We'll see what happens because Gunther and Brock. They were trying to do. I think they were trying to do Gunther and Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. That'd be now. That I ain't gonna lie. That's gonna be now. I would look forward for that match though. Suplex City and chops. It's just like this chaos. It's like I don't care how short it be too. It's
So I think
it's
looking forward to for WrestleMania, I do want to see who Tiffany cashes in on. I do believe she's gonna cash in on Nia. No,
yeah.
she.
Rock versus Cody Rhodes. That's gonna happen. I think that's gonna happen. I don't
So no,
know. I don't know if
so
it's
no
gonna be
Roman
exactly
in the equation.
WrestleMania.
Oh no, Roman's on face solo now. So yeah, Rock versus Roman.
Yeah, but I think
Rock,
Rock, but Rock
no,
wants, but no, but Rock want to go at Cody because if Rock beats Cody, he's gonna feel like he's the guy. Like I don't know. I think Rock. I think because Rock wants that belt from Cody though. He wants that belt from Cody. You think? Hold on. Let me. Would a Rock? I think he'd do it. I think he'd do it.
you don't think the Rock would do
Rock put
anything you think wouldn't do? He would do.
Rock pull up. Rock put over Cody Rhodes. I think
You
he'd do it. I think
you
he'd do
think
it.
his ego would allow him to?
He had done it. That's the weird thing about him, though. Because, like, in the movies, he's not like that at all. Like, he's has a contract. If y'all didn't know, like, in the movies, he has a contract where he can't take that much damage, which is insane. That's insane. That's insane to put in the contract. He may have to
But
change that too soon because how them box office been looking lately. But
he would make a lot more money if he took some damage, but for some reason he doesn't want to.
he doesn't lie. He jack. Listen, I ain't gonna lie. Cause that Black Animal was low key decent. I'm not gonna lie.
It's a
That Black
decent
Animal was
film, but
decent.
it's look at John Wick, right? For 4 movies, he's been at like 75 or less health every movie. He's never been 100% in any
Part of the
movie.
story.
But
Like
like, and I get the route like you play these characters that are just like supposed to be like, oh, he's can't be beatable, but it's
he
like,
put over Cody Rhodes though, but like, nah, you trying to tell me Superman got punched me through the wall? Hell nah. This is not what we doing. Like what? Like you put over Cody Rhodes. God would because all jokes aside, I think he would do that. Like Rocket never was that person though. He'll put somebody over. That ain't, you know what I mean? Cause like cause he kind cause he kind of got no choice. He would look crazy. Cause for one, he's a heel. So I think he understands that like he needs, and by the way, he needs to play more like bad characters too in movies. I'm not gonna lie, because I think he kind of do good in that role of being like an asshole.
but again, his that one line in the contract, I can't be seen losing. Like you were in Doom, you were a villain. You got they beat you. Like you were the person they had to go through. But if you're supposed to
Yeah,
be like in Black Adam, you still are strong. Yes, you wash everybody. Yes, but the fact that you put yourself in a position where like I just can't lose or overcome anything, then what? Then that a character what makes a character is like they had to overcome something. But if there's just nothing to
right,
overcome, my biggest actual issue with the movie was he didn't commit to the villain role. You know,
right.
Black Adam wasn't this guy who no his son my son died and no he straight up killed his nephew for the power. Like he straight up killed him for it.
You're right. That's what happened. Like now, Grant, if you want to be an anti-hero down the line, sure, you know what I mean, because he became Black Adam became an anti-hero, whatever case may be. That's whatever. But you got you know what I mean. But that's neither here or there. Like I mean, I don't know. But that's a crazy thing. He will put over Cody Rhodes though. But him and Optimus Prime got in a fight. I'm not losing to Optimus Prime. Like that's how like that which is crazy. Like I'm not losing to Optimus Prime. I'm not losing, but he would put over Cody. Like no disrespect to Cody Rhodes, but like that's how he. I don't know. Somebody need to interview him and be like, "Yo, so you would do all this in wrestling terms, right? In the business of wrestling, but in Hollywood, you're like, nah, f that. Like oh, I've seen you lose a hurricane, bro. Stop it. I've seen you lose to a hurricane. No disrespect to Gregory Helms. But we just talking about the status of like, okay, the things that make sense. Like,
Even in his new movie, Red was it Red One? I just watched it last night. It's actually really entertaining. It was free, but I got to watch it. I liked it. But he had a there's a scene in the movie. He has a slap competition with Krampus. It is like he got smacked. Like, all right, I got beat, but then like he kind of cheated to beat him. I mean, it was fair game, but it was like Krampus wanted a rematch with him. Like no, I want a rematch with you. Like you beat me. It was like he just slapped this man. Like you could see the whole handprint inside his rock face. But Krampus wants a rematch with you. Like he said, I could have killed him in one slap if I wanted to. So it's just like I get it, you take a little bit of damage, but it's like, bro, you fighting literally a dark lord, and he want to rematch you.
that's the same, dog. I was gonna be saying though, like that's like, come on, man, like, cause I ain't, he better change it up though soon in the movie because he gonna be wrestling full time like John Cena is, dog. He better chill out, man. Cause that was a big flop. Mine. Here's the thing: Rare One came out like late November
It did
or December. Yeah, where you say you saw it for free? Where you saw it for free?
on Prime.
Yes, no, that's bad. You know that's bad. That movie just came out and it's on Prime already. That's terrible. That you know that joint flop. You know that it's like that Joker. He put the Joker on Max, just like they put the Joker 2 on Max. You know this shit trash when it's like immediately on on a streaming service.
Yeah, no. Oh, yep, it did. November 15th, it came out.
Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible. That's a little bit over. I guarantee when you saw that, I guarantee they've been in there probably like over. That's terrible.
So I think it was a theater when I went to go see I saw Craven the other day, which wasn't that bad, but I think it was like one
That may
showing
be
for
hot take. That's a hot that may be hot take of the year.
it.
Yeah,
Craven was a
baby.
good
I saw.
movie.
Yo, that's a hot take. You know, that's a hot take. I ain't watch it, but when they say that, man, we done with the Sony verse.
Y'all listen, I'm cool with the Sonyverse. Outside of Madam Web, I'm cool with the Sonyverse.
Oh, that's nasty word.
And the
It
funny
was,
thing is,
bro.
I
It was
just found
bad
out
though, but
Sony never said they couldn't use Spider-Man. They could have if they wanted to. They just chose not to.
that's the nasty work about it. That's why it's like like that's it is like, bro, y'all trying so hard. Like, granted, I'm, but they don't have the characters with enough cachet to do that. The problem is they did not have the character enough of cachet to do so. The Penguin, the reason why the Penguin can do it, and you really don't see Batman, whatever. You don't necessarily like, oh, this is a Penguin show. You don't need to see Batman all the time, or we're not Batman at all. You know why? Because it's the Penguin. Penguin is a known Batman villain. Like he's been on film and TV out for years. Like
Even Alfred got a season or two
and
on
we see him for years. We saw him for years. But like Craven, come on, we don't see a lot of people don't Craven. We don't see Craven for years like that. Come on now. A lot of people ain't watching them Disney Marvel shows like that. Let's be honest. A lot of people don't.
no.
A lot of people ain't. I mean, I'm not saying people don't watch it all. Some of them are good. I'm not saying they ain't a shot. I'm just being honest. Because like when it comes to these animated cartoon shows, a lot of people ain't talk about it.
Exactly. Even with I got into an argument about this like months ago. The new X Men '97. Yes, it's a good show, but if you look at the viewership, is not. It wasn't even higher than Echo, and Echo was a worse show.
Yeah, I ain't going. I wonder how that creatures commando gonna look.
Oh, it's not bad. You can watch the first episode on YouTube for free.
No, I'm talking about how many view, bro. Creature Commando. I ain't gonna. Creature Commandos. James, listen. I think Marvel got some fire coming up soon. But I'll say this: they should have signed James Gunn.
Well, they gave him was it once Guardian was done. That was pretty much it. But James Gunn's formula is I'm going to take the most obscure characters and just boost their popularity. I figured out his formula. I do really wish he brought back Henry Cavill at least to be rebooted as a Superman. Grant, we got a new guy, but it is what it is. But the new trailer looks really
That
good though.
Superman trailer fire though. I ain't gonna lie. I'm
I did
excited.
like it.
Like, but James Gunn can make Grant even like known characters. He still can make them in like he has a talent. He has a talent for that, man.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I mean, you can't. I mean, shout out to James Gunn. I know we ain't talking about. I mean, I'm granted. I mean, listen, man, this is Rumble the Ring. Um, you know what I mean?
Actually, I was
I
thinking about that
mean,
too. What wrestler would be what superhero?
John Cena already Peacemaker. I
Who's
ain't
your
gonna
favorite?
lie. He need John Cena need a Peacemaker like theme, like shorts or something like that, or costume like a fit for one of the matches. He needs this
Halloween
one time
Halloween matchup?
a Peacemaker fit. That would be crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
You think they'll do Super Cena match again?
I mean, might as well. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, Super
A
Cena
match
versus
where
Gunther.
do a match where it's Gunther versus Super Cena, which is just an invisible John Cena overall of 102K, and just have Gunther just fight, literally just make up a fight as he goes along.
He kick out 3 power bombs and shit. Like he kick out 3 power bombs. That'd be insane. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, yo, we just saw you lose a solo, dog. You kicked out 3 power bombs and 50 chops. He's out in the clothesline. Oh my god, the choke. He's going out. Oh my goodness. Oh man, yes, yo, you know, no, I know, yo, I was wondering, like, I was surprised I didn't see Hulk Hogan at Saturday Night Main Event. Then was like, oh snap, he with Kobe Covington in the UFC. They
I think
walked out.
it was Jimmy Hart. He was at the I think he was at main event.
Yeah, I didn't know he produced all them songs. That's fire. I did not know. I did not know that
He got some
he
hits, that's
produced
for
all
sure.
them songs like that. That's he a talented dude. I ain't gonna lie. Like, oh, yeah, I was like, yeah, I'm like, he produced the Hulk Hogan. He produced that thing too. I'm like, oh snap. They say he was a musician before he got into business, so it's like that makes sense. I was like, oh, okay.
Mm.
So yeah, I mean Hulk Hogan and not with that man went to a UFC event, walking out Kobe Covington, and Kobe lost, got his ass whooped. And it's like, that's your ass whooped. Like what? Like oh, this man Kobe. I'm like, dog, listen, man, that's funny as hell. They got Hulk Hogan. I'm like, bro, I'm sick and tired of Hulk Hogan too. I ain't gonna lie to you. I do not care to
Actually,
see Hulk Hogan no more.
I got some good news actually. One of our military buddies is actually friends with JT Funk, indie wrestler.
Oh snap!
Let
That's
me see.
You said JT Funk. I think I
JT
heard him
Funk.
before.
He I was down in Dover area, and one of our good friends was actually friends with him. I was like, really? I was like, oh, snag. I'll send you the link now. I was like, he was there. I was like, oh wow.
Yeah,
So
that's dope.
I said I probably see if we can get him on one day.
Yeah, that's dope right there, though. Listen, we most yeah, like different perspective in the business. That's like, I think I heard him before though, for sure. I think I saw him before. I'm looking at him right now. Okay, I know who he is. I gotta check a little more of his work though. I seen him definitely before though. You saw Jeff Hardy singing I forgot what R&B song he was singing. That was hilarious.
No, I didn't see that.
Get interviewed. That's what's up though, man. That's what's up though, man. Maybe we can get a ring one of these days, man. We got the Rizzler, we got the Costco guys doing matches and all that, man. Maybe one of these days, you know what I mean? I don't know if we're gonna be a heel or a face though. It depends. I don't know. You probably be a part of Bloodline though. Oh my God, Bush, he betrayed him for the ring.
Oh,
Oh
so
my God.
fun. So fun fact. I
Oh
I
no, you
always ask myself. I
so
always ask myself, would I be a face or a heel? I was like, I always want to be the heel, but I come up as a face. So it's like I'm a face 24/7, but I want to be a heel, but I don't come up as a heel. So it's like, how's that gonna work? Like, I can do some shady stuff, but I never get rid of the baby face
I'm trying to
persona.
think. I'm I'm be like a tweener. I ain't know. I don't think I think I'm a tweener. I'm like on that thin line. Like I'm in that thin line. Like I'm gonna do some bullshit, but like man, like he awesome at the same time. Like or
Like
I can definitely be a heel though. I could definitely be a heel. I ain't
See,
gonna lie.
I'm thinking like I'm thinking like a plot line. Everything. I was like, I see. I would do it kind of like with the John Moxley. Like there's somebody running it in the background. Like I'm the guy
Yeah,
running the show in the background, but I'm putting everybody up, up and over to get the belts. But nobody knows there's a
right.
mastermind behind it all running the show.
Okay. If you were in what faction would you be in? Like, okay, DX or NWO? Like, what
I'm
faction you
definitely
feel like you?
I'm definitely DX.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. You will be a DX. You will be a DX.
I'm a DX guy.
You
in,
ain't down with that. We
in,
got two words for you.
NWO, you might as well say you part of the mafia.
I ain't gonna lie. I think I'll be part of it. Damn, but that's the thing. I'm not no side character. I ain't gonna lie though. That's the thing though. I cannot be, with all disrespect, I cannot be just like one of them side characters. That was the problem with NWO. Like, it was like, now I ain't gonna like, you do need mid card guys,
Mm-hmm.
but it was one point. It was like, all right, bro, you get like it's like everybody's part of NWO.
Half
But,
the
but I feel
roster.
like but I can feel like I'd be like it because like then you had Scott Norton. We like ran like, but then the crazy thing about Scott Norton was like he was like a whole world champion in like New Japan. He was IWPG champion when every time he toured in Japan. He come back, a whole low card, mid card dude. Like then you had Stevie Ray. I'm like, bro, it's like hell nah. Booker T, shout out Booker T for turning that down because that ain't gonna he's because that was listen everybody part of NWO. It's like, bro,
My
I get
favorite
for
gimmick
this.
is all 40 plus members of of NWO in the ring. Here comes Sting from the Raffles with his bat.
That shit funny as fuck. The shout out Sting, that shit was funny. It was entertaining.
just a bat. Everybody scrambling.
Yeah, Darby. I think Darby used a bat down too, though. That shit fire. Darby used a bat. He's a Scorpion Death Drop or Will Osprey too. That was fire. He used the Scorpion Death Drop. Shout out to Sting, man. Sting, listen, man. Sting is look. I try to tell people, man. Sting, listen. Sting is like that, man. It's been for a whole year. He didn't wrestle for a whole year in the Raptors with a baseball bat whooping on people for a whole year and was over. There's nobody will ever do that ever. Whooping the NWO. Like he was a cool besides NWO, he was the coolest. He was literally like the coolest person in WCW. Too bad we never get to see Undertaker Sting match though.
Vince
Too
McMahon
bad.
really dropped the ball in that one
That
badly.
was crazy though. Like you
And then you had him lose his debut on WWE to lose to Triple H. I'm like, but why?
hey, y'all, I be seeing some of y'all Triple H video. Y'all gotta stop lying. That's the reign that's the reign of terror we talking about with Triple H. That's the reign of terror we talking about. Ain't listen, the reign of terror don't mean a certain time period. That was some bullshit, bro. Cause Triple H had enough cleat things that you know what I think it makes things sting going over. This man Triple H, man, like come on, man. I don't know why I'm trying. I think Triple H overrated. I'm not going to. Triple H is a better see. Triple H's role. He better his role he was as a wrestler. I stand on that. Triple H right now, the behind the scenes created as executive is better than he was as a wrestler. And he wasn't. I'm not saying he's a bad wrestler. I'm just saying people be overrating him. I'm not saying he wasn't an all time great heel or anything either. I'm just
It's
saying
not
people
that, but
be
if you look at every time period, every era he's been in as a wrestler, he was never like the 1, 2, or even a 3 guy. He was always like your 4 or 5 guy. Yes, he's a good wrestler, yes,
right.
but because of who you had on your roster, he wasn't like your main guy.
He wasn't a better heel than The Rock. I stand on that. He's not a better heel than The Rock. That's maybe a bit. That may be a hot take. Heel Rock is better than heel Triple H.
And then you have Randy Orton, better heel than Triple H.
Heel Edge is better than Triple H. Heel Jeff Hardy. Let me. I stop. I lied. Now, if we were gonna lose subscribers, I said that. That would be crazy. I'm just saying, like, heel Triple H was great. It's just, but here's the thing: here's the fact that he was the only main heel. Like, that's the thing. The Rock was so over that he had to make a face. But like when Rock was heel, yeah, Rock was well, yeah, Triple H is a better heel than he a better heel than Undertaker. I'll give him that. He a better heel than Undertaker.
Well, Undertaker's mostly a face most of the time.
He was a heel a lot too, though.
Yeah, the American Badass, I would say.
Yeah.
And then that was it. The what was it? What are they called? What are they called? The darkness, the
The Ministry of Darkness.
Ministry of Darkness.
He was a heel when he came in. He was a heel. So I mean, he was a. I mean, face Undertaker is better though. Face Undertaker is better. Oh
Now, now, would you say Triple H is a better heel than Shawn Michaels?
yeah, yeah, I'll say that. Triple H not no bad heel though. It's just like I do think. Uh,
You have Ric Flair.
Now Ric Flair was a better. Ric Flair definitely was a better heel. Ric Flair was like he was talking his ish. Got the gators on my feet. Woo! And he really don't have to like him. He's a like you don't like him in real life. It's like damn, he get real heat. I saw somewhere too. He owed yeah. I saw somewhere that he owed for my money. I'm like on a signing or somewhere. I don't know if you saw that. Like that was crazy.
Uh
Like it was like he like he went MIA on like he took $41,000 to do like 4 appearances on signings and like he never showed up.
uh
Like that shit was foul. I'm like damn dog. Like I'm like shit. He never. I ain't gonna lie. Why are people not talking, interviewing him about that tape? What Ted Long said too. Like, why are people not trying to act like Ted Long didn't say what he said? Like,
about that one thing he called him
call him the N word. Like, why are you trying? Why are people trying acting like like Ted Long did not say that? That was crazy. Because when Ted Long, which during that era, that time, it wasn't like crazy. It wasn't really like surprising. Unfortunately, somebody from North Carolina, a white man. I mean, it is what it is, right? But like then it's like he said it publicly, right? Because he said this years ago. Then it's like, dog, you ain't gonna clear this, like you ain't gonna clear this up. You ain't gonna apologize or anything.
Well, he's
And it's
going on a
like,
rant right now. He had posted the other day something real sketchy or skeptical.
yeah, I don't know what he got. Shit, he got shit. I don't know what the alcohol, the drink. He better chill. But he trying to come back and rep. Man, nobody cares to see you no more, dog. I don't. It was like it was awkward seeing him at AEW because I don't care to see this man, dog.
So you've already
Word,
done
it's like
everything, man. You've been there, done that.
it's not even that. It's just like basically like the like. Here's the thing. I didn't know he was a racist. Like that's crazy. That's one thing about the wrestling business. You know, you think you a fan of somebody, and then mind you, social media age and things like nature, and things these scrum like these interviews, whatever, and then you hear stuff. I'm like, damn, I didn't know that.
Hmm.
Like it'd be wild. I'm like, you know what I mean? Like I was like, Red Flair, and the Hulk Hogan too. You look at
Well,
Hulk Hogan and Ric Flair,
Hogan lied about it though. He lies about it.
he's a liar. And he's a racist and a liar. That shit crazy. He was racist and like a lie, like a supreme liar. He said he wrestled like more than 365 days in a year because he wrestled in Japan. And then like the time difference, he can't like what like that's not how that shit worked, bro. Like that's like he says something like some dumb stuff like bro, you just that's not even it's not true. Like he lied he lied told Undertaker that he hurt me in the ring and like he never even he had to even touch the canvas on a pile driver, which is crazy. But yeah, I don't know, like yeah, but it's crazy though, man. So like yeah, they I ain't get it, yeah, I ain't, unfortunately Hulk Hogan and Ric Flair not gonna get a lot of love in these all time. Like granted, now, I ain't listen. I don't F with Ric Flair or Hulk Hogan, but I still rank them high
Hmm.
as a right. Like I mean, granted, I do got other people over them, but like I mean, I just look at your work you do in the ring. You know what I mean? I just it is what it is. I don't have to F with you to understand what you did in the
Yeah.
ring.
Like, listen, but he said, who you are in the ring is who you. Well, your in ring is what I care about most. Who you are outside the ring, I don't really care. Like, I don't follow you. It is what it is.
I
Like,
don't got some. Granted, I don't got support. I mean, I agree with that. It's meaning I don't gotta. I'm not buying no shirt. Now, I ain't gonna lie. Now, granted, though, he would definitely not be have a career. Like, if Hulk Hogan them, it was definitely there. Like, they wouldn't. They going.
mm,
But like, it is crazy that they don't have to. They don't got really a like. W got Hulk Hogan back. Like, bro, he really just made no comments like that. Y'all go. I don't know. But y'all be releasing people. without any evidence if somebody looked like a different color though. I'm just saying. Velveteen Dream, just saying. There was no evidence about him doing what he did. But then y'all, I mean,
Listen,
just saying.
we know how the world works from time to time. We don't gotta say it, we just see it.
I just say, I mean, I don't know. It definitely be crazy though. 'Cause I'm like, dang, like it's a lot. Yeah, basically they say Hulk Hogan wasn't a good person either. And like I said, Rick, like yeah, that's wild. I ain't
Yeah,
like,
but
dang,
you
Rick
see,
Flair was a
you see how they still get all the love, but I use shout out RIP, y'all hate him, but like we got somebody who had actual medical like issues, and just y'all kind of like try to pretend like he doesn't exist at all. You know,
yeah, that's
like y'all
definitely
trying to bury him.
yeah, that's how I be. Oh, speaking of Rick, Jay Lethal, he came back with the Black Machismo gimmick at the final battle paper. Y'all saw clips of that. I'm like, oh snap, he brought the Black Machismo back. That was dope. Black Machismo. Oh yeah. The Black Machismo. I was like, oh snap, he got the whole he had the glasses and everything. That was dope. That was fire. Shout out to Jay Lethal. Man, that I ain't gonna go that the Hurt Syndicate theme song is fire. I'm not gonna I've been singing that like all the time. We hurt people. We hurt people. Then you got the crowd saying it too. That gonna be fire. We hurt people. We hurt people.
I'm glad that
Got
they
MVP.
were able to get over to AEW and try to revive it and give it more of that shine that they didn't get in WWE. And
Yeah,
it's a
that is
shame.
kind of insane though. That is insane. Like they didn't give it a shot. Like
Well,
so,
they
y'all like
they're on the same category with Gangrel and the vampire gimmick. Like he said, nobody cares about it. It was like people loved it. What do you mean?
yeah, that is crazy when Edge said that they didn't people didn't know who Gangrel. The reason why he wasn't in the entrance or involved in the storyline because people didn't know who Gangrel was. I'm like, what? Y'all be bringing back people in that same ilk or lower level all the time. Like I don't like I remember they brought the headbashers back like handful of years ago for I'm like for like a short period of time like the headbangers. Y'all brought the handbangers back like. I don't know. You really be picking shit. Like, and like, that's you like, come on, stop it. Y'all gonna be doing that all the time. Y'all really be bringing out like, it'd be like, what's a character? They'll bring out like, I'm like, what? Cause Gangrel was a solid character. Like, I'm like, I was like, y'all kind of like slighting Gangrel now. Like, hold up now, like y'all gotta do your research or some information. Cause Gangrel was fired. Like, then he had one of the coolest entrances of all time to this day. Coming out with a fire. Dun, 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 dun. Like, shoot, he was low key. He was the second best member of the ministries. If you want to keep it a beam,
Like I said, WWE drops the ball, but I'm glad that they find success elsewhere. It's just a shame they're not on WWE to get that same success.
yeah, it's yeah, hopefully yeah, bro. But I think we covered about almost everything.
Any closing statements? Anything you want to cover?
What think we missed? You think we missed anything?
Only thing we do. What's the next pay per view coming up?
World's End, AEW, MJF versus Adam Cole.
Then we have New Year Evil
Yeah,
for
the finals
NXT.
will be the finals gonna be on World End too. I think like the last four of the Continental Classic gonna be on World's End. Yeah, New Year's Eve. That's gonna be yeah. It's gonna be. There's a lot going on though. There's a lot going on. Yeah, last Raw on USA gonna be in a couple weeks. Yeah, last.
I think they
Oh,
pre-recorded
SmackDown gonna be for 3 hours now. SmackDown gonna be for 3 hours starting like January like 3rd.
3 hours of SmackDown.
I mean, you add all the. I mean, you add in the US Women's Championship match belt. I mean, I I'm not mad at that. 3 hours can be tricky though, cause like I ain't gonna lie, some of them 3 hour shows though sometimes be like lackluster. But if you can do it right,
My
and they
thing
got
though
enough
is,
talent to do so. They
see,
can
my
make it.
thing though is you look like hour and a half to 2 hours. That's cool. That's 2 hours. I know Raw was like three, felt like 3 hours all the time, but it's like once you start getting to that 3 hour threshold, it's kind of like, all right, can we do kind of go back to where it was like you have some matches that may only last like 5-10 minutes as your openers or your mid, yeah, like an opener mid card. Like they don't all got to
Right.
be like the extensive. Granted, you know, especially if it's like a match, like if there's no story behind it, or it's just like a one off match. Like there's no story behind it. Just like, hey, we're gonna put these two against each other. You know, kind of like your openers, your with the pre shows matches you had before they go live. So something like that.
Yeah, as long as it's bangers, which they have enough talent to do, so long as it's great, I mean, hey, I'll be tuned in. You know what I mean?
But my thing though, even with all that screen time, you still have people that aren't being utilized anyway within that time frame.
Hopefully that will change. Cause now it should be no excuses or like why somebody not on TV if it's 3 hours. And I'm
Mm.
not saying anybody need to be on TV every day per se. I understand like certain things, but for 3 hours, that's an extra hour of television. That's 60 minutes. We should not be saying like yo why we don't see this certain person. Just saying. So yeah, I think that's up for the. I don't think that's it. We think we covered everything. Yeah, Johnson the back being full time farewell tour starts soon. Yeah, I think it's gonna be. You gonna cry?
Yeah. I think it'll be a solid run. I know they'll be in Philadelphia in March. If that's something if you wanted to think about doing,
Yeah, definitely something like that because that's gonna be. Yeah, yeah, it's definitely gonna be. We definitely gonna figure something. I definitely gotta see Johnson live one last time.
is he on both brands though, or all three?
Here's a good question though. We don't even know what brand that now. That's something they ain't say yet. We don't know what brand he's gonna be on. But he could do. He could just go back and forth. I don't know, but it's Johnson. He can do what he want, bro. Cause I don't think no. I get Johnson in this. Nobody ever can replicate what he did when it comes to the amount of work he put in, like the Make a Wish, the media and all that. I
Mm-hmm.
think Cody trying to replicate that per se, but it's not. I wouldn't say it's the same as what John Cena did in his
John
heyday.
Cena's was, I would say John Cena's is a little bit better than Cody, because remember John Cena when he first wasn't, once he, the Doctor Thugonomics, all that, once he started to become John Cena, it stuck. But remember Cody's 20, was it 10 plus 20 years, 10 to
Yeah,
20 years in the business now, and he finally found a gimmick that works. So not that he's too late to the game, but he's not going to have that same kind of aura that John Cena had for such a long time. Only because he had
yeah.
a
I mean,
lot of that.
maybe he can get there though. Maybe he can get there
And that's
because
what
it's
they're trying to
just
turn him to Homelander, Cody Lander.
he go. I think he will turn heel though.
Because y'all, the people make it. Y'all force him to turn heel.
Yeah, I waiting for it. He decided to make his decision. He's a grown man.
Y'all watch this man get package pile driver, order
He
stretcher, say
deserved
he
it.
deserved it.
Hey man, he just I would play it every day.
Terrible.
Stand
Cody,
on him. He stand on a stretcher with the belt. That was diabolical. He was they act like he won the championship. That was more diabolical. Hey yo, that was
yeah,
hilarious, dog. Him on the stretcher laid out, and then like Kevin was like, "I won." Like
delusional.
I was like, "Yo, I ain't gonna lie, man. Shout out to the delusional Tony Storm and Kevin Owens. Cause they killing it. Oh man. Hold up, what the Dusty Rose sleeve on? With the knee pad, with the Dusty Rose knee pad. They not knee pad, but elbow pad.
He was bugging badly.
If he wears a gold disc expired outfit, something like that would go. Yeah, I'm done. I'll be like,
Let him bring
he
out the polka
probably will
dot.
do that
He'll,
though.
he'll he'll bring out the polka dot outfit.
Oh man, I think we. I don't know. We gonna. I think we're going to see a heel Cody run. I don't know how soon it will be, It's
Well, if they're
they've been
trying to
because they've been
transition Roman
teasing
into
it.
if they're trying to transition Roman into a face now, that's what I'm assuming is going to happen. My thing is though, now we've seen that they didn't like Roman, who's a good guy. They love him as a villain, but are you going to like him this time as a good guy?
He oh he people he Roman at this point where it's like he gonna have his character development gonna be crazy too though. About like so that it's gonna be crazy though. But I mean, yeah, I think we covered everything, man. Like I said, we're gonna try to do. We're gonna be. Oh, we're gonna do a draft definitely next Sunday. Definitely next Sunday we're gonna do a draft. Well, we gotta figure that out. What's it gonna be?
Yep.
Um, shout out to Kai. Shout out to Rumble Ring. Oh, subscribe to the channel, Rumble Ring channel. Subscribe. All that great stuff, man. Um, you want to plug your stuff in Bush if you want. If you want.
Let's see. I'll drop it down.
No, we now. I'm gonna put when I you know what? Yeah, I forgot we pre-record. I'm gonna drop your stuff though. Yeah, I'm gonna have all that stuff here. We're gonna drop our handles, but you can follow Bush at you know what I mean on Instagram. He on Instagram all that. Like I said, True to K TV. I'm definitely yeah. I'm gonna put it. I got yeah. That's definitely forgot about that. I gotta put the people's handles on the Rumble Ring page. But yeah, though,
Yeah.
like I said, Facebook page and all that. Yeah. Um, let me see. Hold up. I'm about to post about the. This is what I'm going to do. Copy, and then captions, add, paste, bam. Follow my man Bush IG right there. You see it right there on the screen. Um, Also too, True to King TV, all platforms. Like I said, on my personal YouTube channel, I talk about all the sports. Also, but most importantly, forget all that though. You know what I mean? Rumble in the Ring YouTube channel. Like I said, because we're gonna start doing like exclusive content on here, like exclusive, like things that you know what I mean. You won't see on like True to King TV, whatever case may be. Shoot, may Bush may have a segment on here. You know what I mean? Who knows? Like I said, everybody's schedule will be different, but like I said, Bush may he may do you know what I mean? Uh, something I don't know. Bush got a lot of ideas, you know. Kai, even Kai. So, um,
I already know exactly what I'm trying to do. I'll give him the whole history as to why Diesel had the greatest 1 year run of all time.
I ain't, if you get, I'll allow you. Listen, you got to control. If you want to do that, just say, let's tell me when you want to do it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I am curious. I'm gonna get you one of these wrestling debates too. I don't know. We gonna do something. Listen, it's gonna be fire. We got a lot of great stuff and ideas, like I said before. Um, like I said, man. Like I said, Rumble Ring is not just me, Bush, and Kai. You know what I mean? So you know what I mean? And like I said, they're gonna have their own shows on here, and they can do what you want. We're gonna we growing, man. We working. So it's like, hey, but like I said, appreciate everybody for tuning in. It's your boy True. It's Bush. You know what I mean? Shout out to Kai. You know what I mean? Rumble Ring, and we out.